There's a sign in Dudley that sits in the parking lot of a restaurant convenience store kind of place. As Suzanne Lawler shows you, the property is about to change hands after decades, but that the sign that is a religious symbol to many has a secure future.
Mr. Doug Bailey says he found the Lord at age 27, but he wasn't quite ready to listen to him. He did some carousing, went through a couple of divorces. About 15 years later, he had what he called quite an experience, and that's when this Jesus is coming soon sign came into play.
But that cloud preceded us all the way. And then when we came back, it done the same thing.
Doug says he interpreted a cloud filled with lightning following him along was a sign. So he hit the pavement and walked around a couple of hours to think, and then it came to him.
The second thing he said to me, "You will witness my return."
But Doug still didn't have his 3-story plan in place yet.
I put it on a hat one time, but that wasn't, he wanted more than that.
So Doug, who didn't have a ton of money in his pocket, went big.
It was about 35 foot tall, it's 24 foot wide. And then I've redone it, but it's been there 30 years, I've redone it more than once.
And a lot of people recognize Dudley because a man recognized that, hey, Jesus is coming soon.
Jason Locke serves as Dudley's mayor. He says the sign is an icon in a town of about 500.
People automatically started asking me if I had heard, had it been sold? And that was the main question, is the cross going to stay?
On a chunk of real estate that became a hub for the lunchtime crowd, people cared the most about what stood in the parking lot. And Doug says keeping his vision alive. Even though demolition crews are working to get things ready for a friendly Gus, was non-negotiable.
I said, we wouldn't stop the conversation right there, and ain't no way I'd have, sold it.
Dudley isn't a tourist town, it's more of a bedroom community to its larger neighbor in Dublin. But people do pull over when they see the symbol of hope.
I've seen people taking pictures, videoing it, doing whatever. I've seen a lot of that, like over the years.
We're blessed to have that in our community, and we're real happy that it's going to stay.
Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
The new convenience store, Friendly Gus, should open by the end of the year.